Welcome to Insight and Impact. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur or someone looking to sharpen your business skills, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the essential components of creating a winning business plan. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your business to the next level, this video will guide you through each key element, from crafting your executive summary to understanding your market and financial projections. So grab a notebook, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. What is a business plan? A business plan is a key document that outlines a company's goals, strategies, and financial projections. It acts as a guide for how the business will achieve its objectives, including details on the market, products, operations, and sales strategies. A business plan helps clarify the business's direction, attract funding, and make informed decisions. It also keeps the company focused, organized, and ready to tackle challenges, providing a clear path for long-term success. Now that we know what a business plan is, let's dive deeper on how to draft one. At number 1, we have an executive summary. The executive summary serves as a concise and compelling overview of your business. While this section appears at the beginning of the business plan, it is often written last because it should encapsulate the most important details of the entire document. This section should provide a clear snapshot of your business, including the business name, the mission, and the goals. It also highlights the ownership structure, whether it's a sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, etc., the location of the business, and the products or services offered. You can watch the video on the screen to fully understand ownership structure. Furthermore, the executive summary should define the target market and provide an outline of the financial outlook. Since it's the first thing investors or stakeholders will read, it should capture their attention and encourage them to read the rest of the plan. The goal is to summarize the essence of the business in a way that entices and excites the reader. Number 2, company description. The company description section offers a deeper understanding of what your business is about. Here, you describe what your business does in detail, including the products or services you offer, your company's mission, and the values that drive it. It also explains the market opportunity, highlighting why your business is well-positioned to take advantage of current market conditions or customer demands. This section should clearly demonstrate how your company differentiates itself from competitors. Whether through unique offerings, exceptional customer service, or a new business model, it's essential to show what makes your company stand out. Additionally, you should outline your business model, how you plan to make money, and explain how your products or services deliver value to customers. This section is important because it helps readers understand the core of your business and its potential for success. Let's move on to number 3, which is market research. The market research section validates your business idea by providing data-driven insights into the industry, target audience, and competition. It begins by analyzing the broader industry in which your business operates, offering data on its size, growth trends, and key players. By including statistics on the market size, growth rates, and trends, you show that there is a potential market for your product or service. Additionally, this section delves into your target audience, outlining their characteristics, behaviors, needs, and how your business will fulfill those needs. You should also identify your competitors, both direct and indirect, and analyze their strengths, weaknesses, and market positioning. By understanding the competitive landscape, you can identify opportunities for differentiation and competitive advantages. Finally, this section should highlight customer needs and pain points, showing that there's demand for your business and that it is addressing a gap in the market. If you are still willing to continue watching, it means you are finding value in this video. To help this channel grow, like this video and hit that subscribe button. Now that you have, let's move to number 4, organization and management. The organization and management section provides an overview of your business's structure and the key team members behind its success. This includes a breakdown of the roles and responsibilities of the management team, as well as their qualifications and expertise. Investors and stakeholders are particularly interested in the leadership team's background, as this gives them confidence that the business will be effectively managed. The section should highlight the experience and skills of the leadership team, particularly in areas relevant to the business's success. If applicable, mention any advisors or board members who will offer guidance to the business, bringing their industry experience or strategic input. Additionally, an organizational chart can be included to visually represent the structure of the company. This section helps investors understand who is in charge and why those individuals are the right people to lead the business. Before moving to number 5, which is the most important aspect of a business plan, I would like to thank you for staying with us to this minute of the video. Let's continue. Number 5, products or services. In the products or services section, you will describe the offerings your business provides in detail. This could include the products you sell, the services you offer, or both. It's important to explain what makes your product or service unique and valuable to your target market. This could be the quality, features, innovation, or any other aspect that sets it apart from competitors. If applicable, you should also describe the process involved in creating or delivering your products or services, including any development stages, production methods, or technologies used. Additionally, you may need to discuss any intellectual property your business holds, such as patents, trademarks, or copyrights. These intellectual property rights can add a significant competitive advantage and provide a level of protection for your business. The goal of this section is to convince readers that your products or services meet a real need and are poised to succeed in the marketplace. Number 6, marketing and sales strategy. The marketing and sales strategy section outlines the specific tactics you will use to attract and retain customers. It starts by detailing your marketing plan, which may include online marketing, traditional advertising, social media strategies, email campaigns, public relations, and other promotional activities. You should explain how you plan to generate awareness and interest in your products or services. The sales strategy then describes how you will convert that interest into actual sales, which could involve direct sales, inbound marketing, lead nurturing, or sales team efforts. Your pricing strategy is another key element to address in this section. It should explain how you plan to price your products or services in a competitive yet sustainable way. Finally, you should discuss strategies for customer retention, such as loyalty programs, follow-up services, or customer support initiatives that will help keep customers engaged and encourage repeat business. A well-crafted marketing and sales strategy is crucial for growing your business and ensuring its long-term success. Number 7, funding request. If you're seeking funding, the funding request section is critical. In this section, you specify how much money you need and why you need it. It's important to break down the exact amount of capital required and explain how the funds will be allocated across various business functions such as product development, marketing, operations, or hiring staff. If you are seeking a loan, equity investment, or grants, you should also indicate the type of funding you're looking for and the terms you are willing to offer. If you plan to seek investors, include how you'll offer them a return on their investment, whether through dividends, equity stakes, or other compensation methods. Additionally, you should outline any plans for repaying loans or fulfilling obligations to investors. This section provides clarity to potential investors or lenders and helps them understand the financial needs of the business. For assistance and guide in obtaining funds, watch this video where we share and look into different websites to obtain funds for every business in 2025. Let's move on to number 8. This is my favorite as it's the heart of your business. Financial projections. The financial projections section is essential to show the financial viability of your business. It includes several key components such as your revenue forecast, which projects expected income over the next few years. This section also includes the profit and loss statement P&L, which estimates the income and expenses of the business over a specific period, helping to determine profitability. A cash flow statement outlines how cash will flow in and out of the business, showing your ability to cover expenses and manage day-to-day operations. The balance sheet gives a snapshot of your company's financial health at a specific point in time by summarizing assets, liabilities, and equity. Finally, the break-even analysis helps to determine when your business will reach the point of profitability, when revenues exceed expenses. This section is crucial for investors and lenders because it helps them assess the financial stability and future prospects of your business. Finally, appendix. The appendix is an optional section that provides additional supporting materials to enhance your business plan. It can include a variety of documents, such as the resumes of key team members, detailed market research, product photos or prototypes, legal documents like patents or contracts, and any other relevant information that adds credibility to your business plan. Including these supporting materials helps substantiate your claims and provides investors with a deeper understanding of your business. It's important to ensure that the documents in the appendix are relevant and add value to your business plan without overwhelming the reader with unnecessary information. In writing your business plan, it's essential to be clear, concise, and realistic, particularly when it comes to your financial projections. The business plan should be a living document, one that evolves as your business grows. Regular revisions and updates will ensure that the plan stays relevant and continues to guide your business in the right direction. By being thorough and transparent, you'll create a plan that not only helps you successfully launch and grow your business, but also attracts potential investors or partners who are aligned with your vision. That's a wrap for today's deep dive into creating a business plan. I hope you found this video helpful and that it gives you the confidence to tackle your own business plan. If you've got any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit like if you found the content valuable, and subscribe for more tips and insights every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.